I'm going to go ahead and jump in cable. I like the pattern. Head snakes leading. We got pretty clear roads down to 53. So I am short at 69. We're currently moving lower, 67, 68. I don't know how long that's going to last. All right, 66.7. Let's go, cable. Let's start moving. We got clear roads down to 53, so that would be the idea to get down to 653-ish. Conwall got in the cable at 69. Mohammed's in. 5-minute box has been holding for the past 1, 2, 3, 4. Past half hour, and if you count all these, it hasn't been above the 5-minute box in over an hour. So that's been a pretty good level for the past, hour or so. So if we can continue to hold this level, then we'll be okay. It is at 72.3 now. Any downside on pound yen helps us. It's been kind of rangy, been limited downside, so we really would love to see pound yen uh, below 25. Yeah, 25 is the straight line support right now. So we'd love to see pound yen below 25. It's at 30.32 now. If we see that, that's going to be good. Dollar yen, we'd like to see hold above the 1-minute L7 and move higher. Any up move on dollar yen helps pound dollar go down. So if we can see simultaneously dollar yen up, pound yen down, we'll see an acceleration on pound dollar. That's the perfect storm. Pound yen is moving lower down to 28.30 right now. So we'll see if we can get that trend to continue. Dow's down 30. That's usually a good sign for short pound dollar, euro yen, pound yen trades. So we do have the action of risk on our side currently. If we get through this 66 car, then we got a clear shot down to 53. And what's the previous low? 58, 59, huh? Alright, so we got to get below. You might have to take something at 58. Because it's the low. We'll see. Let's get down there first. I mean, the tendency is to go lower. So, I mean, we're on the right side of the grid pattern and the trend. The 5-minute trend has just made a lower low. We're up in this 5-minute box area. So, I mean, I like how the L7 keeps moving down. It was 83. Now it's at 81. Also, the 15-minute L1 is moving down from 89 to 87. So that's just tightening our stop loss area. Pound yen is at its lows. I do like that on pound yen. The problem is dollar yen's really tanking. But pound yen is dropping around below that 25 area I mentioned before that we needed to break. If dollar yen could hold up, we got pound yen at 21.23. If dollar yen could just stop, then it'll take pound dollar with it instead of taking dollar yen with it. So pound yen right now is dragging dollar yen instead of pound dollar. If we can see dollar yen slow up in some of these support areas, then we can see it hopefully take pound dollar instead. Dow minus 38. That's good. Still going lower on the Dow. And we're still holding under our 5-minute box, and that's kind of what's important right now. I mean, we didn't get the entry up here. I mean, we're close enough to it. As long as we stay under the 5-minute box, then we're not feeling any pain, and all we need is a little catalyst to get us lower. Now, pound yen has since jumped up a bit, but did crack a lower low on pound yen. That's significant. That's right, I'm on. Come on, cable. Let's do it. L7 still moving lower, now at 80. So I like that. I like how that's just edging lower. We want all these levels again to edge lower. Now the problem is this L7 is revaluing every minute, but the 15-minute box is only revaluing every 15 minutes. So we're not going to get a lower print on that until we get a new 15-minute candle, which is probably like 5 minutes away. Pound yen at 22.24, so it's still under that 25 level that was the support line before. So if pound yen can stay heavy, that's great. Dollar yen, we just need dollar yen to just kind of hold still. Let's look at the 15-minute charts instead of 15-minute box. It's nice to know what the charts are doing. So it's making higher highs. Now it did bounce off the L7, so that L7 might have enough strength to push it lower through these levels. But at the same time, it is coming off a fresh high and may want to try one more time to break through the L7, which is up here at 38. If it does that, that move is going to help cable move lower as long as pound yen can stay low. There's 66 plus 3. Pound Pound yen, you can see here now testing this 2 column. So we really need this to break this 2 column, which is going to be difficult. It's never easy to break a column like this. But if we can break that, that's going to really help cable break this slow car here. But here's 63.4 now, plus 5 on the position. This is the kind of movement I was looking for. Pound yen now under the 2 column. That's great. We want to see that push even lower. Now the problem is, see, we're at this 1 minute band shade. The 64 is the 1 minute band shade where you see that's been pretty reliable bounce point the last few times it's been there. We should get this 15-minute box revalue lower in about a minute or so. It's at 87 now. Pound yen really doing its thing for us, 10.12. Problem is dollar yen's going down too, which we figured that would happen. We had the L1, L7 cross there. But pound yen is dropping, but the problem is as long as dollar yen goes with it, pound dollar is not really going to move too much. So we really need dollar yen to slow up. Alright, well, just waiting for cable to do his thing. Now, the good thing is cable did pop a new low, so it's got to breathe. It's pulling back up. Maybe what we need to happen now is these L1s start acting as resistance. Okay, the 15-minute box did just revalue. It's now at 84. It was just at 87. I mentioned that we could, about a minute or so, it would revalue, and it just did to 84, so that's always good. Alright, the 53 is kind of my target area, but this is the previous low, 56, 57. You know, 57 is the previous low. And I did mention we might want to take something there if it gets there, and we're about there. This is 57, 58. Alright, Muhammad took 11. Ahmad took 10, up 33 for the day. I would call it quits, Ahmad. Great day trading. Gallup took 12. Alright, you guys are cashing in. I like it. And I didn't. I'm at 62, 61 plus 8 again. I had plus 12 at the most, but I like the move we're seeing. So I'm going to see if we can get a continuation. I'd like to hit this low 50 area. Here's 58 again, plus 11. But I'm not going to let it try too many times before just taking some profit. I like what Dow is doing. The Dow just took a move lower, and I think that has a lot to do with why we're going lower. Let's see if we can continue that. All right, back to plus 10 at 59 on cable. All right, I think I'm just going to take 10 on cable. I mean, I'm sitting here at 58, 59. I think it wants to go lower, but it just hasn't been. All right, guys. I'm taking it. Plus 10. That's fine. I just feel like we're wasting too much time. I'd rather just find another trade to get into. So, all right. Got out at 59 plus 10 on that one.